Hi everyone, welcome back to Sheri. I hope you guys are doing really good on this Sunday afternoon. How is it in your part of the world? So let me just take a moment first of all to say hello to all of you from all over the world that actually subscribe, that follow my channel, that follow all my social media pages. So I know the majority of you are from Trinidad and Tobago, and I love all of you, but I want to make special recognition and mention of all those of you who enjoy the content from the islands throughout the Caribbean, from Grenada, St. Lucia, Jamaica, from South America like Guyana as well. I get some messages from as well. And then those of you who are in the US, in the UK, in Canada, some of you actually messaged me from South Africa. And recently there have been a lot of people messaging me, following the channel, from Asia, from different countries in Asia, so from the Philippines and Malaysia. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have you, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying the content. So let me just ask you guys right now one time, because you all know you're going to enjoy this video. It is a Sheri approved video after all. I hope you guys do. But can you just pause right now, leave a like on this video, make sure that you are subscribed, click the bell, and I'm just asking because it really helps to support our channel in ways that you guys have no idea how much it helps, but it really does. So I really want to say thank you to all those of you who make sure that you leave, and leave a like, leave a comment and all of that. I really do appreciate it. But today is another one brand review, and I realize that you guys love these types of videos, and I have so many to do. Like, I still have some of my plan. I hope I can get it done before the end of 2020, because we are already in November, the end of November. Look at that. But yeah, but this video is going to be about a brand called Saturday Skin. Like, how many of you guys have heard about Saturday Skin? Now, the thing about it is, I was supposed to do a review on the products that I owned from this brand, like, a long time ago, because I actually was introduced to the brand, I think through one of my subscription boxes. I had gotten one product, and then because of how much I enjoyed that particular product, I actually purchased on Sephora 2 other products from them, and then like a couple of weeks ago, Saturday Skin reached out to me to send me a PR package with some more products. So in fact, they sent me 3 products, but I actually had one of those products already, so I already had experience with it, and there were 2 new products that were very interesting, and I've been actually testing for the last couple of weeks, and really excited to give you guys my thoughts on what I think about Saturday Skin. So really important is that the whole concept of this brand. So when you hear the name of the brand Saturday Skin, it has the whole concept of weekend skin, rested skin, rejuvenated, radiant skin, skin without all the stress of the week and the traffic and the hustling, all that. And we have this concept of like doing extra self-care on the weekends, and the whole idea is that the skincare should be like a weekend in a bottle. So really and truly, you don't just need to have to have this skin on the weekend. You can have the skin every day of the week. That's the whole idea. But something that's really special about Saturday Skin is the ingredient, or the base of their skincare products. And I really want to mention that to you because it is a special peptide complex. And I hope I'm going to say this right. It's the CHA7ES peptide complex. And so now, of course, this brand is actually from South Korea, and you all know I'm all about like Kbeauty, Asian beauty and all that. So that's actually one of the reasons why when I tested the first product, I went to try to get some more, because it was, of course, Kbeauty and all that. But the interesting thing is that this particular peptide complex, which is found in all of their products, were actually developed by scientists from this wellness center in South Korea called Chaum. I don't know if I'm saying it properly, but it's CHAUM, but it's really like well known and renowned, and especially known so by celebrities, actually members of royal families from around the world and so on. They go to this place, they get treatments done on their skin and body and all of that, and they have a particular this wellness center has this particular concept when it comes to ingredients. And so they designed this thing, and the whole thing about Saturday Skin is that you could get this thing that all these like celebrities and so on go for, you can get it in the products. Now, how much of that we get, I don't know. But of course, the formulation has to do with a mix of 7 different peptides. How much of each we don't know how exactly it's formulated, but it's in all the products, and that's what's special about it. In fact, you will actually see that term CHA7 on all the boxes of on all the packaging of their products, because that's really what makes them very, very unique. And for those of you saying like, why are we even talking about peptides, Sheri? Because yeah, what does that have to do with anything, and why is it important in skincare? So peptides are actually like some tiny protein building blocks of the collagen and the elastin and so on in our skin. So that's the thing that gives us the plump, look of really nice youthful skin that we start to lose as we get older naturally. So peptides, which are really tiny as opposed to products that might say they contain collagen, but that's a whole next story. They're actually made so that they can actually work in the skin, in fact encourage your skin to produce what it has to produce. And that's actually one of the things that they talk a lot about when it comes to Saturday Skin products, that they are actually going to help your skin naturally do what you want it to do, in terms of, building back that collagen, building back that elastin and the firmness and the look of your skin and that youthful look and all of that. And a big thing for them is the radiant appearance of the skin, which we know radiance is almost kind of synonymous with, that whole look of youthfulness and beauty and all that. Everybody wants the glow. Ain't that the truth, right? So that's why peptides are so important. I wouldn't consider it the only ingredient that should be in your skincare routine, but it's definitely an important one, especially if you're getting older and you're concerned about, losing firmness and elasticity in your skin. It's one of the things that actually could help. And of course, this is one of those things, again, this is not an overnight miracle ingredient. This is something that you want to be using over time, very, very consistently to see results. So I will tell you guys which products I have had like longer, like the ones that I had purchased on my own, which ones I've been using more recently. And I'm actually going to start with the product that I think I love most. And it's actually not one that I had before. And this might surprise you guys. So this is the Saturday Skin 10% glycolic pore complex. This is essentially a 10% glycolic acid toner. And you're going to be like, what? Yes. So you all know recently I did a video on my favorite gentle chemical exfoliants, and I didn't get to tell you guys yet about, the stronger ones that I would recommend, because there are people that would want to do, higher percentage of acids in their skincare routine. But of course, you need to use those less frequently. And you also need to be careful, because the higher percentage ones are not ones that everybody could use. I think less people actually, but it could actually be beneficial to a lot of people. Now the thing about it is I actually pulled away from much stronger acids as my skin got better. I needed it for a particular point in time, but I'm like really trying to maintain my skin. And of course, as I'm getting older, exfoliation continues to play a really, really important part. Now the thing about it is, okay, first of all, let's just admire this packaging, and all of Saturday Skin's products have this pink, girly, very aesthetic look. This is a glass bottle. It's very, very weighty. It will look beautiful on your vanity, but skincare is not just about looks, right? So yeah, so the thing about it is that this is 10% glycolic acid, but let's talk about formulation. And while this is one of the 2 items that I've actually been using less just for a few weeks, I have to rave about this product. So it actually also, it contains witch hazel. It also contains red clover, which is a really, really interesting ingredient that you don't see very, very often, which was actually used like in a long time, like, much older practice of medicine and so on, for calming the skin and treating certain irritant type of things happening on the skin, like psoriasis and all that, but that's a whole next issue. But yeah, this also contains sodium PCA, which supports the natural moisturizing factor of the skin. But there is something that I noticed, because in this product, they also have, all the way at the bottom of the ingredients, they have like all the peptides and so on in the glycolic acid toner, yes, but this also contains like a lot of extracts, a lot of oils. Now, I don't want you to think that that means that the product is oily at all. No, completely no. This is like what you expect in an acid toner. It's very watery, very liquidy, and basically to apply, you put in a cotton pad and you swipe it all over your skin, not your eyes. But what I'm saying is that was interesting to me, because I think that's one of the reasons why this product works so well on my skin, even though it's such a high percentage glycolic acid, and because of that sodium PCA in the formulation as well, My skin is not irritated at all with this product. I don't even feel tingling, although if your skin is not accustomed to such a high percentage of glycolic acid, you just might feel some tingling. But with other acid toners at this percentage, I will still get some tingling, and with this one I do not. So I experience like zero irritation, zero sensitivity. Again, that's my experience, and keep in mind that I am pretty well adjusted to acids, so you want to keep that in mind. But I'm just giving you that thought because of my experience, and given that I do get some kind of sensitivity sometimes with others, I was really surprised at that percentage that I didn't get it. And that's the thing that really blew me away, because a lot of people have been talking about this product and I actually didn't pick it up on my own because it was a high percentage acid toner. I already have some other high percentage acid toners, and it's not necessarily that I wanted to get back into that or anything like that. But I was so glad they sent it to me because I got to try it and my whole mind is blown. I am really happy with this formulation. And if you are probably somebody that has been using some gentle acids, you think you want to take it up, I highly recommend that you take a look at this one. It is, I think, $30 for it. I will include the prices and the information on the screen, but it's just something for you to keep in mind. I think it's definitely one of the better options, and I'm really happy. And of course, you all know that glycolic acid is really important for exfoliation on our skin, breaking down the glue that keeps those dead skin cells. So it's going to help your skin look brighter, more refined. It's going to help your pores, especially if there's buildup in your pores. It's going to help acne if you do have those issues as well. It's going to help pigmentation. So there are a lot of positive things that glycolic acid will do, but it's important to know how to use it. So Saturday Skin, like I said, recommends this to be used 3 to 5 times per week. For me, that's a lot. I would use this 3 times per week, and that's enough for me. So take that with a pinch of salt, but I mean, I could definitely see people getting away using this much more often and not experiencing irritation and sensitivity, because I didn't, and I'm really happy with the way that it works. Now, by the way, I just want to also say that one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of get this video up is because I completely forgot that the Sephora VIB sale was happening, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted to actually do this video for you guys. So in case any of you want to pick it up, Saturday Skin, like many brands, they will usually have like either some kits, or you could get these individually depending on what you want, but you could get it at a discount. There is another sale coming up with Sephora, and I'm going to put the dates on the screen, so you guys just might be able to pick it up and get a discount as well, and the links will be in the description box below. The second item is also an exfoliating item, and I really wanted to talk about this, and that's the Saturday Skin Rubber Dub Refining Gel. So this is what it looks like yeah, the beautiful pink packaging, and it's a tube, and this is also an exfoliator, but this is actually a physical exfoliator, but with a twist. Now, in general, the Koreans actually use a lot of these types of products, peeling gels, and it comes with like a kind of creamy substance, but how it's formulated and the fibers and so on that are in it, actually, let me show you, because you will not see me demo this in the skincare routine, simply because I will be using the glycolic acid toner in that one, and I'm not going to be using 2 exfoliants at the same time. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and it comes out, it's a white creamy. They have some little blue, like tiny little blue beads in there. And this particular thing, now what happens is with peeling gels, when you start to massage it onto your skin, you will start to see it ball up, and people are like, oh my god, my skin is coming off. That's not your skin, actually. And brands that actually make you feel that your skin could be a little bit ingenious. It's not your skin. What is happening is that the fibers and the polymers and so on that they actually have in the product, when it interacts with the oil on your skin, it actually creates some exfoliation. So that's why it's balling up, is the product balling up, but it will take off some dead skin cells, and it can do so in an interesting way. Now, you guys know that I am not necessarily a fan of physical exfoliants, but if I do have to use one, this is one that I would kind of lean on the side, and I'll tell you why this one is so special. Because it's not just a physical exfoliant, and it's and refining gels or peeling gels are really gentle, very gentle physical exfoliants, but this one also has some enzymes, and that's why I think this one is so special, because it also includes bromelain from pineapple, papain from papaya, which are really nice, both of which are enzymes that I love using in other exfoliating masks and so on. So that's what's in here. So let me just show you what will happen. So you actually need to wash your face, you dry your skin, and then you put the product on your face and you start to rub. When you start to rub, you will actually feel like some tiny grains, like the most very gentle exfoliation. And you're going to start to see what's happening. I don't know if you can, yeah, you see it's kind of balling up there on my skin. So it's not that all of that is really like, ooh, it's so fine. Right, you could kind of see it there. What it is doing there, that is actually giving me some gentle, very, very gentle physical exfoliation. It's going to take off those dead skin cells. And let me tell you something, when you rinse your face with this, it is going to feel like a baby bottom. That's it. I'm just being very, very honest. It is going to feel like that, and it could be addicting. So that's one of the reasons why like people tend to love physical exfoliants, because you could kind of get that feeling, but then they kind of over exfoliate sometimes. This, interestingly, Saturdays can actually recommend that you could use this 1 to 2 times per week. I will, however, not recommend that you use this and the glycolic acid toner. I will say choose one. If you're really somebody who cannot get away from the whole physical exfoliation thing, then this would be a good option for you, because it's gentle and it is going to get rid of any dead skin cell buildup, that's on your skin. However, if you are not into that and you're into chemical exfoliants, then the first product, which is my favorite in this whole thing, which I definitely recommend, is the one to go to. Now, the third item that I'm going to mention now is one of the things that I actually purchased, and this was so intriguing to me because I had not seen like a lot of brands come up with this concept. And this is the Saturday Skin Bright Potion Probiotic Power Serum. And look at that gorgeous packaging. So this is what the bottle looks like. And I had like read up on this because what makes this special, again, all of their products has the peptides in it and all of that. But this one has encapsulated probiotics. And probiotics are really, really important for skin barrier and maintaining the right balance of healthy bacteria on your skin's, surface, or the microbiome of your skin. And that's so, so, so important, especially now in this time when a lot of people are having mass acne or whatever type of skin irritation you have. And when you want to talk about building skin barrier, this is one of the products, like if you're into a little bit more higher end skincare, this is something that you could look at and definitely pick up from Sephora. Now, let me see if I can get this thing off my skin so I can kind of show you guys, but you will see me demo this in the video. One of the things that I love about this is that it also contains niacinamide, so that's where I think they get the whole bright potion thing from. But not only niacinamide, which is brightening, which also helps to balance sebum and all of that, but it also has sea buckthorn extract, and that's something that features in a lot of Korean products because it is a very, very good source of vitamin C. It's full of fatty acids, full of lots of antioxidants. So this is really, for me, what I love about this product is I can consider it like a healthy skin serum, if you understand what I'm saying. Like if you're one of those people that are more minimalist, you probably don't have any major skin issues, maybe a little bit of irritation getting older, probably some, notice the skin getting a little bit drier, you want to make sure you maintain your skin, and you want like a one-stop shop kind of serum, this is one of those things that you could use. What I love about this as well is that you could pair it really nicely with your actives. So you could pair this with acids, you could pair this with retinol, and it works beautifully. So let me show you the interesting thing about the texture of this one, and that's like a lot of product that I pumped out there, is that it's like a creamy kind of thing. And what you actually have to do is you put it in your hand and you kind of emulsify the product, and you see what happens there. So it gets clear. And one of the things, again, that's right through the whole concept of Saturday Skin is radiant, glowy skin. And you will see that it does that, but it feels so lightweight. There is nothing about this that feels greasy. In fact, I'm feeling it absorbing into my skin. And I love how this looks. I actually use this sometimes in the morning, but I actually do love it, especially at nighttime. And you all know that I have the whole concept of like using hydrators with my actives. And this is one of those serums that I can use really well for that. Actually just have a little bit left in this bottle because when I did get it, I actually was using it really, really religiously. I wanted to include in this video as well as we're talking about Saturday Skin. The next product, which will be the third item that Saturday Skin sent for me, is this. And this is the avocado date seed. This has a very interesting name, right? It's the Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream. Have you ever seen an eye cream like this big? Like this is a lot. This is 30 ml of product, and you don't usually see that much in an eye cream. So yeah, if you're looking for some bang for your buck, definitely. It's not the cheapest though. I think it's like $46 US, but still, I mean, that's a lot of product for $46. And what I would say about this is that with eye creams, you need much more time to test it. So I can't tell you, any long-term effects about this because this is one of the newer products. I was just using this for a couple of weeks. What I will tell you though, that it is very hydrating under the eye. It's pretty lightweight. I'll show you the texture of it. You could see it is nice Look at that, you see, and it just blends into the skin really, really nicely. I will say that while Saturday Skin is like one of those cleaner brands, so it's free of synthetic fragrance, parabens, sulfates, all those kinds of things, this product does have silicones, and that's actually, some people will be like, oh, so that's where it falls down. I actually think that's one of the positive things about this, because this is an eye cream that works really nice during the day under my makeup. Though that silicone in the product actually works kind of like an eye primer, under eye primer, so that your concealer and so on will not sink in as deeply into your fine lines. The same reason you apply pore filling primers before you put on a foundation is a kind of similar effect, but in this case it's actually skincare, and it does have vitamin C in there, it does have glycerin, so it will keep your under eye hydrated. But this one, while I can't barely smell anything in any of the other products, I do get a very slight citrusy, light refreshing smell from the eye cream, and I don't know why the eye cream, because I mean that's going close to the eyes. But while I'm saying that, it's like this same similar some of the essential, the oil extracts that I mentioned that's in the glycolic acid toner, it's actually in a lot of their products. I don't smell anything from the others, but I do smell a bit of something in this one, but it's not very high. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all, and my eyes are very, very easily irritated by scented eye products. It doesn't happen with this. It actually dissipates really, really quickly. It sinks into the eye, and I like it as a daytime eye cream so far, and really for the reasons that I mentioned. And the last item, we have one more item, right? Yes, we do. The last item is this, and this was the first item that I actually got that started me off on this brand, my interest, and this is the waterfall glacier water cream. This is my second one because I had gotten one in the subscription, whichever one. I can't remember if it's Ipsy or BoxyCharm, probably Ipsy. And then I had actually purchased this. So let me show you what it looks like. So you all know this whole concept of like gel type moisturizers is really, really big now because it's so lightweight and it goes onto the skin really lovely and all of that. Something that's interesting to me about this particular cream, beside the fact that, okay, so yeah, they have that component, but they're advertising like it has like glacier water and Iceland moss extract to help hydrate your skin and this whole next way, and of course make the skin really radiant and all of that. But this cream also has fermented extracts, and you all know I love fermented ingredients in skincare. It also has amino acids and it's really coming to the skin. But this texture, let me show you all, like, so I'm just taking a little bit of the product, and while it is like a gel, right, I find it's like a balmy gel. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it sinks in, and it feel like if it's a cream that you're putting on your skin and not necessarily like a gel. It's still lightweight, you know, but it has something, like it has some body to it, and I really, really like the texture. I find the texture to be very, very unique. Like, I'm trying to think about what else I have tried, like what moisturizer I have tried that had that gel look but felt like this. It feels really moisturizing on the skin, but I think like in general for oily skin people, this might be actually a good night cream. No, I can use it on the daytime, but I will use it in daytime if I'm home, if I'm not wearing makeup. I have not really tried it under makeup. My skin will look a little bit extra glowy with this particular cream, and I may not necessarily want that if I'm wearing makeup. However, if you're normal skin, dry skin and so on, this will be a fabulous daytime moisturizer for you. But because although it's gel, you might think, oh wow, that's probably going to be too lightweight for night. No, but because of that extra something that I can't put my hand on in this formulation, like how they formulated this, I like using it in my nighttime skincare routine. It's a really lovely night cream for adding that extra hydration, especially if you feel that you need it. Oily skin girls especially. Combination, everybody. I think if you're dry skin, you will probably definitely want something thicker than this. But it's really nice. It has a nice weight. And look, you all would see, I don't know if you could see, you see the radiance on my skin. And I would have applied on my skin the Bright Potion Serum, and of course this moisturizer, and literally that's exactly how my face would look when I use these products. But stay tuned, because right now I'm going to show you my nighttime skincare routine using Saturday Skin. Hey guys, so I already cleansed my skin in the shower and I'm ready to start my nighttime skincare routine. I'm going to start with the Glycolic Acid Toner. Of course, tonight is my exfoliation night, so I basically just pour some onto a cotton pad I'm going to swipe this all over my face. I'm going to avoid my eyes, but I'm taking it all over my face, including down my neck. You'll also see me focus on around my nose and my chin area, because that's where I tend to get some buildup in terms of extra sebum, probably some whiteheads and so on. And once I do this step, I will wait a few minutes after I apply my toner before I move on to my next step. Because it's a low pH item, I want to allow the acids to do what it has to do and give it a few minutes to do that. So I will wait just a little bit. Now we will go to the serum step, and I'm using the Bright Potion serum from Saturday Skin. Absolutely love how this feels, and especially after I've just used such a strong exfoliating acid toner, this is so soothing, and now my skin is going to be able to absorb all the goodness of the serum. You will notice that I love to massage my skin, because when I'm doing my skincare, it is a part of my self-care as well, but it also allows me to really get some massage and get the blood circulating into my skin. I'm taking a little bit more because I'm taking it down my neck as well. Always remember your neck when you're doing your skincare. Take all your serums and so on down your neck as well. Then we go to eye cream. My goodness, I still can't get over the size of this bottle. But here I just pump a little bit out onto my ring finger. Spread out onto both fingers, and then you all know the best way to apply eye creams is to tap, tap, tap. And you will see me tapping it under my eyes, and then I will usually take the excess up to my brow bone area, and that will allow some of the cream to also transit to my lid, so my entire eye area gets that moisturization from that cream and all the beautiful benefits. I forgot to mention that this cream also has avocado in it and date seed extract, which is of course the main star ingredients, but those are really good for elasticity of the skin as well. And of course, finally, this is the moisturizer step, and I'm taking a generous amount, seal everything in, and again using this opportunity to massage my skin. So this is a good time if you have like a device, a jade roller, anything like that, a gua sha. This is the time when I will actually use it to encourage that massage after I rub it into my skin. I really love to take my time and do this. This particular product though, while it's sinking into the skin, it has some movement, so I'm able to give myself a really good massage. You guys could see that I'm really enjoying it there while I apply this product. And this is a really simple nighttime routine using all of these products. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this and this video. I hope it was helpful. Leave a comment. Remember to like. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.